Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sierra aka Cali Curls. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am taking you through the process of my first time installing crochet butterfly locks. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm going in with Pattern Beauty's edge control just to help me section off my hair so I don't have to have the little flyaway hairs going through each section when I'm trying to section it off. I feel like the sectioning part is the most important part with how you want these locks to fall. So I looked up a few videos on YouTube and I seen how the women were sectioning off their hair, and I tried to replicate it as close as possible. Now, I am not a great braider. I am just intermediate. I'm still learning how to do this. So my braids are not perfected, and nor are my lines are perfected, as you can see through this video. But this is my first time doing this. Just, would like to have a quick and easy style that I could throw on the weekend if I really wanted to. I'm going in with TGIN's leave-in conditioner because my hair is quite dry. You guys can see that, It wasn't close to wash day. I was actually 5 days in, and I was going to only have this protective style in for 4 days. So I was like, I'm not going to wash my hair again. So I'm just going to add in the leave-in conditioner, some water just to give it that moisture. And throughout the process of me having these locks in my hair, I just put water and oil just to try to penetrate my scalp. Now you guys can see how I'm braiding down. I get a lot of people telling me that I'm braiding the hard way. I don't know. I'm just trying to learn how to braid in general, and I guess I'm doing it the hard way. So I'm really going to have to put in a little bit more effort to braid correctly, but this is how I do it. So yeah. Do not judge me, you guys. I just really wanted to try something, and I know that they have like the braidless crochet versions, but this is just how I decided to do it. So as I'm braiding down, you want to be careful. You don't want to do it too tight because the locks are a little thick. You're going to have to get that through, the bottom of your hair, from your hair to your scalp. It's going to have to fit under there. So don't braid it too tight, because there was one braid that I did a little too tight towards the nape of my hair and it was pulling uncomfortably. So yeah, just be aware of that and be cautious. Okay, so here goes the back, how my back hair is looking. I'm gonna have to tie or pin the bottom of my hair so it's not sticking out as I'm doing the crocheting. This was definitely a learning experience. I think next time I would just take the front braids and try to connect it with the back braids going down instead of having two completely different sections from the front and the back. Or, next time I'll just make sure that the front section of my hair, the braids, is connected to the back, like through the thread, the needle and the thread that people use to sew in their weaves. I just, my braids were not installed right. They were just like sticking out, and I'm going to show you guys at the end because it was not perfected, even though it looks that way at the beginning. But there was just certain things that I did that I learned from that maybe you guys could skip the whole process so you guys don't have to learn from my mistakes. So right here, this is where I'm sectioning off the front. I did it this way because I wanted to make the locks look a little bit more natural, like individual locks, instead of corn rolling it back. So I just braided a little bit down, and then I just take that section and then swing it to the back section and just braid it with that own section, if that makes sense. The first time I tried to do that method, I twisted it down and I had to start over and do a braid because the twist, when you put the crochet in there, it's not going to hold. It is not going to hold. So you need to have a braid there. So, I ended up going back and fixing that and turning those into braids, but you can see how I'm just twisting it. And I didn't realize until afterwards, I was like, is this going to be a good idea? And I tried it out, like, to sample it, and yeah, sure enough, it was falling out. So don't make that mistake and think that the twists will help. They don't. It's braids. It has to be braids. Okay, so this is what I have so far. It's a little bulky in the back. Like I said, next time I'm going to try to figure out a way where I can just, you know, blend in the top section of the braids into the back section of the braids. So to hide the top section of those braids so they're not sticking out when I'm using the locks, I went in with the crochet hook and tried to just slip it in under the braids, but like I said, it was not going to hold. I should have did it like a few times from the top of my head and then pull it in from the bottom, because that was not holding. I was terrified of this crochet hook. I know that I've heard some people say that it rips out their hair. They probably won't do it again. So I was taking my sweet time and making sure that I wasn't ripping anything. It took me a few times, maybe like 6 times before I actually got the hang of it. But here goes the brand, Toyotress hair. This is the brand. This is the hair. Beautiful. It comes pre-made, so you can save hours worth of work and just install these in your hair the crochet way, the method. The quality of the hair is great. You can see that it has the distressed look. This is the look that I go for. And then it also has the loop where you can put the crochet in and then loop it through your hair. Now, how I put it in is I make sure that the hook part is down, the little clip part is down, and then I put the hook through the hole, as so, and then I'll flip that little switch right there and then take it out that way. So I'm going to show you guys up close. Oh, these braids are looking pretty bad. But anyways, I am going to go in with my hook. I was so afraid because my edges are gold to me, and I was like, this hook better not rip out, you know, my hair. So I go in with the hook, I put that in, fold the clip, and then I am going to slowly drag it through, not all the way. Take the hook out. And then put the bottom half of the lock in there so that way it turns into that. And that's how you do it. I just make sure that it's like nice and secure. And yeah, that's how you put the crochet in there. I was actually surprised that I didn't rip anything. Still terrified, so I'm still going slow, but I'm putting the hook in, putting the hook through the loop, closing that clip, and then dragging it through safely. Don't pull the lock all the way through. You're just going to open that loop up and then drag the bottom of the lock through that loop. And there you have it. I was so happy when I figured out how to do this, you guys. I was like, yes, this took me 2 hours to do. It took me about an hour to do my hair because I couldn't figure out, you know, how to section it off. And it was just a struggle really to braid my hair the way, the stage that it was in, like just completely. If it was refreshed out the shower, it would have been a lot easier to do it, but hey, whatever. So I'm just go ahead and looping it through and just putting it throughout my hair. I didn't have a really method to it. I was just putting it through. And then even at the end, like you could see all those gaps in there. I went back. I had extra locks left and I went back and fill in those gaps because it did not look good where you could see my braid right there. So this is the final results, you guys. I loved how it came out. The only thing is, I mean, obviously you can see those gaps that I'm talking about. And then the top part, I didn't like how bulky it was at the top. It just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because the lock is so thick or if it's just, you know how day one hair is when you get protective styles and it's a little stiff. That was it. But as far as it for being 2 hours to achieve this look, I was very happy and very satisfied. Please, you guys, do not come for me for seeing the gaps in my hair. It was so easy to fix that, just to go back in. But for the purpose of this video and me not realizing until after I finished the video, yeah, so that is that. But here is how it came out. I was really impressed, especially with the front section, how it looks just so natural. But here I go, adding in more locks just to cover up some of those gaps, like I said. And then I preferred this side part. That middle section, I don't know, I didn't like it. It looked a little too bulky. I felt like the side part was a lot more suiting for my face. So here it is up close. You guys can just see kind of like how a hot mess of it was up close. You can see those braids sticking out. But like I said, in the future, I know what to do with the braids. I'm going to have to seamlessly blend them in to the bottom section of my hair. So hey, for my first time doing this, I thought that I did a pretty okay job. You can see that gap right there. I added a lock, that hair hanging out, that braid hanging out. I ended up placing a bobby pin to fix that, but I think I did a pretty okay job. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below how I did. This is my first time butterfly locks, 2 hours, you guys, and here goes the final results. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.